എത്ര ജന്മം പ്രയാസപ്പെട്ടല്ലയോ മർത്യജന്മത്തിൽ വന്നു പിറന്നു നാം. Yes, human life is so precious. We get it after so many other lives. So, in that life, if you are not happy or if you don't have a supporting family or a understanding partner, what will you do? What option do you have? I am your own grandma welcoming you for a discussion. Is it okay to continue a suffocating life with no meaning at all? Or is it good to follow your passion and live a happy life? What is your opinion? Bah. I am with my best friend in the world. She's my daughter Surya Panikar and she's my soulmate. We are partners in all crimes we do, and today we have come to this park for a morning walk and a shoot. Say hello.
Hello.
She is a banker by profession and my camera woman too. Here she is getting ready for the shoot. How many times in your life you have catch your hair like this and wanted to pull your hair out and scream out to the world that I just want to get out from here? How many times in your life you have told this to yourself and told this to yourself? So, welcome to Grandma's Tales new episode. Today's topic is all about yourself. How do you want to get out from your monotonous life, the monotonous, back-breaking duty of your household chores? I'm not saying it from myself. I just saw a movie that is The Great Indian Kitchen, directed by Geo Baby, and the main cast is Nimisha Sajayan and Suraj Kanyaramudi. The story revolves around the typical Hindu family of Kerala, and it shows the conflicts between a young couple. Nimisha is married to this Hindu family, and initially at the beginning she was very happy with the life, but as the times goes by she gets so bored by the monotonous job and less understanding husbands. The main villain of this story is the leaking sink in the kitchen. The sink is leaking continuously, and even after repeated complaints of Nimisha about the leaking sink, it falls into the deaf ears of her husband Suraj Kanyaramudi. Ultimately, towards the end, she gets so frustrated that she picks up the whole bucket of the dirty water and throws it on the face of her husband and her father-in-law. The story is well connected with the current issues of Shabarimala, the menstrual problems of the ladies, and how the male of the family expects a lady to do every chores of the household in a typical way. They don't want to use the washing machine, they don't want to use the mixer, and the whole of the dining table is spread out with the leftover. Such a disgusting sight it is. And ultimately the girl throws the dirty stinking water on the face of the husband and her father-in-law and walks away from that home. That is the story is all about. I know that most of you might have already seen it. If you have not seen it, please watch it. It is available in the OTT now. It was released, I think, in the month of January, but now it is in a global platform now. You can all go and watch it and connect with me with your comments so that we can discuss how do you feel once in your life You must have felt this anger, the frustration, you want to escape from the monotonous, back-breaking household duty and follow your passion. At least once in your lifetime, you must have felt this. So, I think, please open up and say the comment in the comment box. That is all about Grandma's Tales new episode. Hope you enjoyed it. If you have not watched The Great Indian Kitchen, you must go and watch it. The males of this typical Hindu family expects the lady to do every household chores in the typical manner. Using the stone grinder, you use the stone to wash your dirty clothes. Then you expect to cook the rice in the wooden fire. And one plus point is the men of this family is not violent. They are not violent with the females. They are meaty churis. Meaty churi means soft spoken, but they pinpoint what they want. And after all this big distincting body, the male expects to do all the duties for you, even in the bed also. They expect her to be obedient in the bed, in the house, and that is what a typical Kerala Hindu bride is daughter-in-law or wife is expected to do. So, please watch the movie and comment and let me know how do you feel. At least once in your life, you must wanted to break the chain and escape and follow your passion. Stay connected. Put some comments in the comment box. See you in the next episode. Till then, ta-ta, bye-bye. Love you all. Bye-bye. This video is taken much before the complete lockdown in Chennai. Now we are sitting at home, not allowed to go even to the park. My camera woman has done her job and she's packing up and said, pack up. Bye-bye.